Hello everyone, doing some rigging on a Saturday afternoon while my little 2-year-old terrorist has a nap. As you can see, I've been very busy tying live bait rigs, some wind-on leaders and whatnot. Just thought I'd take you through what we use, how we go about it, some different knots and things we've used over the journey. Here's a big Snell KLT, Matt Watson, huge supporter of this. There's some great videos that he's done about how he ties them. We've lost a few fish like this. I think the chafe tube slides up on this thinner diameter leader, and yeah, we haven't found that to be as effective as we like. Our skip baiting rigs have the loop, so it pulls through and obviously pulls the hook on an angle that allows that hook to roll with the momentum of the circle hook. So it rolls the right way and pulls through that point, which is good. The one we use most is just the very simple crimp, chafe tube, straight through the eye of the hook, nothing too special. We found with this smaller 130 pound, 100 pound, all those smaller diameter ones, the abrasion resistance just isn't there. And when you have a bit of a prolonged fight, sort of over half an hour, you can lose a fish, which we found out last year, which was quite disappointing. All our live bait leader now is this Neo. It's really good, it's super hard, it's also super expensive, as you can see. It's about 55 bucks a spool and you only get 20 metres, so we use that sparingly. Our skip bait stuff's just your simple black magic tough trace. Obviously when you're skip baiting, the leader doesn't sit in the water, so it's not a huge issue in terms of spooking fish. Hook wise, can't go past the owner Tournament Mewtwo and the 9.0. These last a couple of days, they don't rust out. They stay sharp, they're great. A staple of all marlin fishermen is obviously the eagle claws. We use them as well, but once again, more of an inferior quality. You really only get a day out of them if you don't get a fish on them. And then the 10.0s, which we use for the skip bait rigs. Obviously your crimps, small crimps for up to 150 pound, and your bigger cribs for sort of 150 pound, 200 and above. Your chafe tube, some scissors and a lighter. So I'll take you through how we tie them. Quite a basic setup. You take your pre-cut leader, which I've done obviously for ease of filming. That's 2 metres long. That gives you enough room. It's between your swivel and the live bait, which can spook the fish, I suppose, if they see the swivel, or your sleeve that covers your swivel, as all fishermen use. So very simple, small crimp, chafe tube, hook, crimp goes back through, like so. Tip for young blokes, if you pull your chafe tube hard against your tag side, it'll tighten the whole thing like that. Leave your tag out. Now, myself personally, I like to give a little mushroom, a bit like Smitty. He's got a big mushroom, and push him down, and there's that. Now, I went out and bought a Centro crimper, just because when I'm doing my rigging days, it's a long time on the fingers using the hand crimper. So this is very simple. Get him in. Make sure not to crimp the edges. Obviously you create a serrated edge which can cause a break off. Bang. Look at that. Beautifully crimped. Chafe tube, hook can swing freely. On your other end, same thing. I go bigger crimp because this isn't the business end. Fish don't care up this end. Chafe tube, come back through. Same thing, bit of a Smitty shroom. Oh yeah, it's a big one. Tighten him up, bigger crimp. He gets one either side. Same thing, making sure you don't go all the way to the edge and creating an edge for the line to break on. And that's literally the long and short of it. So, fish end. Now on this, we'll put wax thread or a rubber band, and that comes off. And then we bridle that through the slimy's eyes, and away we go. So any questions, comment below or send me a DM, happy to answer anything. Obviously by no means is this the only way. It's probably not even the best way, but we've caught fish on it, it hasn't failed for us, and we're confident. So yeah, enjoy.